Welcome back to the Nurtured Soul. This is Matthew, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Once again, on this channel, it is our goal to help teach you through biblical truth and through experience and life principles to be able to share with you and teach you how to be a good keeper of your soul, how to nurture your soul. Now, there are going to be times on this channel where I am just going to be sharing with you what I call just simply soul truth for life. Just a quote that has been in my life, or some principle that I am living by. And it's going to be just short, not long, but just something for you to really think about and apply in your life. And it'll be a real help to you if you really think about it. Now you got to really think about it. You got to break this statement down a little bit. But I want to give you a soul truth for today to really think about. So here it is. Whatever happens in my life is required for my growth and transformation. And that process is good even if it hurts. It is good. In God, I am protected and I am okay. In God, I am protected and I am okay. Now look, this has been a tremendous truth in my life, even now, as I learn to trust God's process, to trust God. Look, if you at all know the character of God, that God is all-powerful, all-knowing, that God is in control of all things. We call that the sovereignty of God. So it comes down to, can I really trust God? Well, if I know Him, the answer that I come to is absolutely yes. But the hard part about that is there are many things in my life that happen that on the surface, immediately I look at and say, this is a bad thing. This is a disappointment. This is something that is hurtful. This is heartbreaking. This is something that I don't understand. Every one of us have had, if you've been on a journey in this life for very long at all, you've been hurt by people, you've had things happen, you've messed up and done things, and you look at all these things and say, if I believe in an all-powerful God, all-knowing God, the God of the Bible, He could have stopped these things from happening. If He is good and loving, why would He not stop those things from happening? And the truth is that if He would have stopped those things from happening, we would never become all that God meant for us to be, because the transformation process is a difficult, sometimes hurtful process. That going from a caterpillar to a butterfly is an uncomfortable, time-consuming, very involved process. And so I've come to the conclusion, I'm working to come to the conclusion in my life, understanding that all the good and the bad things, in my mind, the quote-unquote bad things that have happened in my life, God has allowed each and every one of those things in my life to accomplish good. God never is trying to destroy me or hurt me or cause harm. He's always trying to help and do something great in my life. And so understanding that all of that has happened in my life, all that will happen in the future, and I don't know what it is, but I know that I can live with it and it will be good because God has allowed it. And so I look to Him, and here's where the real work becomes, is, okay, God, as you've allowed this in my life, what is it that you're teaching me, and what is it that you're wanting to transform and change? How are you wanting to use this to make me into that butterfly, that work in the soul for me to be free and healthy and bring honor and glory to Him? So once again, here's a principle, a soul truth for you to write down and apply and try to live by. Whatever happens in your life is required for your growth, for your transformation. And that process of understanding that and that change is good, even if it hurts. In God, you are protected and you are okay. This is why your faith in God and your relationship with Him is so important, because outside of God, it's just you, and it's a broken down, crazy world with crazy people. But inside of God, your faith and your relationship with Him, all of this has a master designer and creator who is orchestrating something beautiful in your life. It is a great truth if you can embrace it and live in it. And it's not fantasy, it's truth. If you can live in that, you will begin to see your soul nurtured and flourish. God bless. Have a wonderful day.